Hey, welcome back everybody to the Island Solo. I am Mr. Hiccup, and today we're continuing to build on our new base. So this is what I have done so far. I have our crafting barn little area built, somewhere to put our dinos for the time being. I did tame up another parasaur after we lost our last one on the trip over here. There's Betty that we tamed up in the raft. There was a Doedicurus close by. I went ahead and tamed him up so we could get some stones so I could build all this stuff. Made it a lot easier. So here's our little raft. We're in that little spot. The Spino was over there. That's where we tamed the beaver at. Just show you this on the map real quick. This is the area I'm at. Right here where I said I was going to build. So we're making some progress now. Swampy has been awesome. I've used him quite a bit to keep the area safe. We've actually killed a lot of stuff here. So I think you've seen from my last base, this is where I like to build all my structures. As you can see, we got plenty of stone, different stuff like that in here. Ooh, I could use some more storage boxes. I've been kind of just sorting everything out in here. Put storage boxes on each side to hold all of our stuff. But as I was sorting everything out, I realized I left a couple of storages out that I needed. So that's awesome. We got some more storage boxes out. I'll separate everything out later. Do that kind of off camera. All the boring stuff. But for now, we need to make another wood run. And so let's go ahead and I've been grinding through the levels doing all this building, but yeah, we're still not quite to the level where we can build the beaver saddle. That's level 61. We're almost there, level 56. Well, 57 now. But there's a couple other things I'm wanting to learn and build in the meantime. Level 56. So yeah. So this is about where we're at. I don't have enough Ingram points, it seems like, to learn everything. So that's been an issue. I didn't learn any of the metal stuff. I did learn the greenhouse. Learn the fabricator. I think for now, there's so much I want to learn because I want to learn the industrial grill. I want to learn enough of the electrical stuff so we could potentially eventually get that going. Apparently a raptor attacked outside. But yeah, I want to get the industrial grill going on. I'd love to learn the Thylacat saddle, the cryopod. Let's see, what else? The canteen can wait. And then when we get to level 61, I do want to learn that saddle. Level 62 is the RG saddle and the Trank Dart. So I want to have enough points for that as well. Of course, here we're going to learn the refrigerator at level 60. So we have a lot of points to spend and not a whole lot of points available. So we're going to have to kind of pick and choose here for the time being. Which on past this, we start getting into some stuff. I'm not going to learn the flank stuff because I'm hoping to get blueprints and stuff for armor. I'm not going to learn the industrial grinder. So there'll be a few levels there. We got to learn the Therizina saddle. I don't think I'm going to do a spino saddle or anything like that. So we will be able to catch up with points later. However, there are a couple things coming up that I would really like to learn. So I think we're going to skip the electrical stuff for now because we don't quite need it yet. Not till we get our fridge unlocked. So let's go ahead and learn the industrial grill, which really knocked a dent in our points. And see, we don't have enough to learn both of these, the cryopod and the Thalacat saddle. So which one do I want to learn first? It doesn't really matter because I'm not ready for either one of them. We have a few more levels to gain, so let's just go ahead and do the Thalacat saddle now, and then we'll wait on the cryopod. But anyways, we need to go out and we need to gather up some wood. So let's get this guy following us. This is how I've been gathering all my wood. Oh, there's a tree down here. So I've just been going out and smacking trees and throwing some wood on him so I could gather more when I go out and take as much back to base at a time as I possibly can. So there's a couple more things I want to do to this base. It gets kind of dangerous coming up here and gathering wood because we've had more dangerous stuff coming down from the hills here. See all these Trudons and stuff. We've had a bunch of raptors, stuff like that. So not sure what that was, but yeah, I've had pretty good luck over here up in these trees, but these trees don't give us as much wood, so I'll be really glad when I'm able to get a saddle on this beaver so we can make these trips go a little quicker. I think I'm just going to go ahead and pump weight on this guy because he's not holding quite as much as I want him to, and when we get a saddle on him he's also going to have to carry our weight. So I think that's going to be what we need to pump first. It's just the weight so we can gather like we'd like to. So when we get done gathering up wood here, we'll go back down to base. We'll start crafting up some stuff. I'll kind of show you guys what I'm wanting to do with the base. Alright, come here, buddy. Let you hold all that. So it's been a grind. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of work here on the base, getting it to where it's at now. But after our trip, it's been kind of nice just to kind of chill and not have to deal with anything too dangerous. As you can see, this guy is holding a ton of wood now. Before he would already been filled up and I'd been making a trip back, so those couple points in weights made a huge difference. His health's not bad for a harvesting dino, so alright, let's gather just a little bit more here on the way back. Is this our way back? This is our way back. I'm gonna gather up just a few more trees here to hold my inventory. Carry as much back with us as we possibly can because I've been going through the wood. Alright, let's get down here. Come on, buddy. So this is how I've been having to do all this. It's kind of a pain, but like I said, once we get to the level where we can put a saddle on this guy, things are going to go a lot smoother. We'll just let you stop there. We'll close this door. Go over here and transfer a lot of stuff into here. Probably going to have to make another stone run here before too long. Okay. Can we still move? We can still move. Yeah, like I said, once I can get a saddle put on this guy, I can actually just ride him right up to this and transfer everything. But this is a ton of wood. This will last for a little while. This is more wood than I've been bringing back since we pumped those couple of levels. So hopefully I won't have to go back out for a little while. He does have quite a few berries on him as well. Yeah, that's a ton of wood. Okay. We're looking good as far as resources go. So what I'm wanting to do is I put 4 doors. This one's just so we can get in and out of the back here. Not have to use the big door every time. But this door, I want this to come off to a bedroom and a staircase going up to the top of the building. As you see, I've built the top of the building flat, and that was for a purpose. We're going to put our greenhouse up there. But I'm going to make a staircase going up to it, probably from the door going up that way. I'm going to build a little 4x4 room here on this side of the base. That's probably just going to be a couple high, and that's to build us a bedroom and a little personal storage area, a place to put our skins and our shoulder mounts, stuff like that. Just a little room off to the side. Around front here, I'm going to build a enclosed kind of porch area that's going to come off of the end of that room all the way over to the dino gate, and I'll probably come out 3 or 4 with it and then close it in and have some little steps going up in it, and that's going to be our cooking area. And then on this side, I am going to build a pretty decent sized room, probably as tall as the base, so we can put some dino gates in it. And this is going to be our breeding and taming room, so we can raise up dinos and imprint without them wandering around. And then I plan on putting a behemoth gate here with walls to that cliff and this little rock structure here. I'm going to put a behemoth gate between that rock structure and this cliff, and then I'm going to put about 3 behemoth gates here, one going out that way, one going straight up the hill, and then one going over the hill that way, and try to enclose this in with a wall just circling around to all the gates, so we'll have plenty of room back here to put all of our dinos and stuff like that. So that's the plan. So it's going to happen a little long. I'm going to work on that here and there off camera. But for now, just going to work on getting our main base here built. We do need to tame us a second flyer. We're eventually going to have to go get some crystal to start building the greenhouse stuff that's going to go up top. Once I get the base built, I plan on making a pretty decent size greenhouse up here on top, so we can start getting our crops and stuff like that going, a place to put some dung beetles, stuff like that up there, so we can get our crops going real good. So let's start with this room. Like I said, it's going to be a 4x4, so we need 16 foundations. I think we're going to start with that. And then I'm only going to build up 2 high on this room. And then, like I said, I'm going to have a door coming out to a staircase going up to the very top. So let's get that going. And once I get that built, I'll show you guys progress. We'll see you soon. Okay, so we have our foundations laid here. I'm going to completely enclose this room in. So the only doorway is going to be going up this way with the steps. I'm thinking I'm going to try to enclose that in somehow. So let's build maybe a couple more foundations here, and that way we can start building up with our ramps. So let's see, this is how I normally do it. I go to stone, 1, 2, then let's go to wood, and let's build 4 of these. This is part of Structures Plus, and it makes building so much easier. Now I'm not sure how I'm going to have to do this, so I may have to put a ceiling up top, but I don't think I have any ceilings left from where I was building before. So let's go ahead and build a ceiling. And we're going to need several walls, so let's just go to stone. Let's build, yeah, let's just go ahead and build all 36. That'll work. So for now, we're going to take our ceiling, ramps. Going to drop our ramps down in our hotbar. And let's see what we need to do to get this built. So the hard part here is trying to get the ceiling at the very top. As you can see, it doesn't. Well, we built a couple more foundations for this reason, so let's get the foundations, get them put in. And then maybe that'll give us enough height to jump. And the reason I'm putting foundations in is so we have the foundation support here. But just in case you guys wonder, this is how I do it. I come in, I throw a ton of resources in this, and then I just craft up a whole bunch of stuff in here instead of having to have it in my inventory. This is an awesome tool, S Plus Crafting Station. It holds a ton of resources. You can craft up a whole bunch of stuff here. I absolutely love it. Instead of having to gather stuff, put it in my inventory, I just throw it all in one place, hit craft, and while it's crafting, I go do something else. But yeah, let's get this staircase put in real quick. Hopefully here. Yeah, that's going to give us enough height. Okay. So now that may allow us to come down. Let's see. Yeah. Is that going to come down in front of the doorway? I believe it is. We may have to come down to a platform and then come out with it, or come out with a platform and just go past the door. We'll see. We have options. It's going to come past the door, I think, anyway. It's going to come out, I think, to the very edge. But since we have this foundation support, we can just keep going with it. I could even, if I wanted to, put a platform in here and then come off this way with it. I don't know. Let's just see how this looks. Where's that going to come to? It should come just right to here. This should be the last one. Okay, there we go. Kind of lagged out there for a second. So now we can get to the top of our building. Awesome. Is it blocking a doorway at all? No, we can still get through. I think that'll work. And then over here, I can build my little bed area. I'm not sure if I want to put anything in there. I might just kind of close it off for the time being. Just make it just a square room here, and then I'm going to build up with walls here. Not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. I may have to build up and go out with the ceilings to it just covers to give us that house buff in this room, but we'll play with it and see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to craft up some more stuff, get some more stuff going on, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so it's going pretty well. I think I got a plan figured out here. So I'm going to put a ceiling right here under the staircase below this window that's going to come out and join with the rest of the ceiling over here. But here I'm going to start at the very top, above that very top window there in the center, and I'm going to come out with a ceiling over there and come out 3 and then down, and then where the floor starts here I'm going to go up with walls to connect to them, and then that way wherever we're at in this room we'll still get the house buff because we have a ceiling over all of it. So that's the plan. We need more stone. So this is how I've been gathering my stone. I've just been coming out here like this. There's a little spot over here. Not that one. Sometimes there's one that spawns around the side here. Yeah, there it is. And then those rocks over there, they've been the easiest for me to just repeat gather. They respawn about the time I need some more, so usually fills the dodecas up pretty well. Just harvesting the stone off of this little spot here. Although we do have another level up this time, so we might be able to grab a little more. Yeah, we filled this guy up pretty well. So we're just going to add another weight. And then we're going to head back, because he is almost encumbered. This little roll thing makes gathering with this guy so much easier. You can kind of just set him in a direction he wants to go, or you want to go, and just let him roll. It's a little quicker than just walking. So this guy's pretty cool. We have a ton of stone now, so let's get this guy over here. Close up our door. And so all I have been doing is just transferring all the stone off of this guy and putting over here in our crafting station. And we can craft up a ton more stuff. But that's how it's going, guys. I'll get some more built and I'll give you an update. Alright, so I think we're looking pretty good here. As you can see, this kind of comes out over the steps. Here's our room down here that I just fell off of. So let me get back in here so I can show you guys what this looks like. Put this pick away so you can actually see something. So this is our room. This is going to be like our little bedroom storage area, place for all of our shoulder mounts to kind of hang out. And then I just kind of enclose this in. It's got one little opening right there, but that's covered with a ceiling, that's covered with a ceiling. As you can see, we can walk back and forth under here, get the house buff. Shouldn't be raining on us or anything like that in here. And I was thinking about it, come up with a wall here and here, and come back to this point here and just enclose the whole thing, put like a little doorway here coming out onto the top. I'm planning on going around this whole area with railings, and then putting our greenhouse in the center and have an area where we can walk around, maybe an area where we can park our birds. But yeah, I think I'll come up one wall from here and just make like a little box here to completely enclose this in, so we don't have any dimorphodons or anything like that getting down here and getting stuck. And I'll just put a door here and come up with a box around this, and then come back down and rejoin it over here, and in that way that we're completely enclosed. Actually, I have a few walls left. I may be able to get that started now. Let's see. There, 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 and there. And we'll put a doorway in here, and then put a top on this, and then we'll be completely enclosed. Yeah, I think that'll work. Won't be bad at all. And then we'll just come out here. This enters our main area out here. Put us a greenhouse. Maybe over on to the side, and then that way we can maybe come around here with some railings, and we'll be able to land a few flyers up here. Yeah, I think that'll work out nicely. So I just need to get some ceilings made up, doorway, and completely close this in. How many ceilings is that? Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3 ceilings and a doorway. We might be able to craft that real quick, actually. Let's see, what do we have left in here? I think I used everything up though. No, we still got some stuff. Okay. So let's see, stone. 1, 2, 3. Doorway, double doors. Awesome. And that should finish us up here. We're just going to drop these ceilings down here in the hot bar. We don't need those right now. And a doorway. Awesome. Let's go get this finished up. Let's see. There. 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 I think that snapped to the wrong, this center one snapped to the wrong point. Let's pick that back up. We want you to snap just like the other ones did. There. Yep, there we go. Awesome. Almost fell off our house. Okay, so let's get our doorway put in. There. Got a little gap on this side, but that's okay. Nothing can get in there. When you do these builds like this, where you kind of piece things together, you're going to have a little bit of that because of the different snap points, because this side over here snapped to this wall that I built, and this side snapped to a ceiling, so you have just that little gap there, but nothing will be able to get on neither side snapped right. What? This one must have snapped to the ceiling, but anyways, we don't have any windows, so that gives us a little bit of a view out anyways. Hopefully it won't drive me completely crazy. I don't think it's very noticeable. Just yeah, coming in this way it is. I don't know. I may put a little crown around this. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So if we come in here and we go to stone, and I haven't learned stone railings yet, so that's going to cost Ingram points. Haven't learned wood railings yet either. Well, that's a problem. So, anyways, when we have some more Ingram points, what I'll do is I'll just come here and put some railings around to make like a little crown, and I'll try to get them to snap to the top, and they'll actually come down below a little bit and should hide that gap and then close it in completely. But yeah, I think that'll do nicely. Now we have, once we get our flyers tamed, we actually got a place to put those up here. Got a place to start building our greenhouse. We have a buddy here that keeps wanting to come and walk on our house. He keeps coming over here and stepping up on this area and then trying to climb up on top of here. And so we may have to lure him away or something, especially when I get ready to build the walls, because he's getting annoying. His tail is just kind of messing with everything. It's about knocked me off a couple times. But yeah, I think it's going to work really nicely. See what I mean? His tail is just all in the base. Can't be having that. But anyways, guys, I know this was kind of a boring episode, just building stuff like that. Unfortunately, we have to get some of this stuff out of the way with the moving and the building and stuff like that to advance. Like I said, we're ready to start farming some stuff up now, getting some more tames and advancing on with this series. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the progress on the base, how I've been building everything, and why I'm able to accomplish so much so quickly is because of that S Plus crafting station. It's wonderful. I just take the dinos out, I harvest up a bunch of stuff, throw it in there, and I can basically, as you can see, build a room out of it. I had to go out several times to build this, which I got my dinos leveled up a little bit now with weight, so they're holding a little more so I can get a little bit more accomplished. But I think the next thing I'm going to work on is getting this front porch area done. And like I said, I'm going to come probably from the side all the way over here. This big porch area. It's going to be our cooking area. We're going to have our fireplaces and our industrial cooker, an industrial grill, and all that stuff here. Once we get there, it'll be right here on the front porch area, so we can come enjoy the view and the water and stuff like that. I'm going to run pipe from the water up to the building, so we'll actually have water in our building. Another joy of building with S Plus is once I put the inlet in and run it to all the outlets I want, then we can hide the water line, so that's not going to be a unsightly line run from the water all the way to our building. It's going to look kind of cool. So yeah, that's my next project. I'm going to build this porch, and then we're a little ways from taming up big animals yet, so I'm going to do this last, I think. We're going to have to get some flyers going on before we can build our greenhouse. So the greenhouse might actually be last, and then I'm just going to go ahead and work on this off camera as I'm farming up some narcotics and different stuff like that, and making weapons and getting ready to go do more tames. But like I said, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.